Now listen, man. We continuing in the word, y'all. We're talking about this tragedy that happened with the 16-year-old girl and her dad and her best friend, co-worker, was involved in a staged robbery, and you had one of the two 16-year-olds murdered. Okay. Now, for those who don't know, the Lord murdered her. Okay. We must give him
his props,
his due. I'm tired of y'all talking about
these
wicked niggas and these tragedies. It wasn't a tragedy. It was the Lord coming out letting you know that he don't play.
Nope.
AKA Mr. Don't Play. Ish, if you get a chance while your dad getting set up, Leviticus 18:31, man, if you could be so kind to give us that scripture, man.
Is that 18:31?
Yep, Leviticus 18:31. Oh no, 18:21. Sorry.
Okay. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
Okay. What was the first part of that again in Leviticus 18:21?
And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to
Stop
Molech.
right there. That's exactly what this stinking ass nigga did.
Salakia, I should have read last part of this. May I?
Go ahead.
A GoFundMe page for Harris Brazil raised more than $40,000. That's in part thanks to business owner Omar Sheikh, which is one of them Indian, who stepped in and asked his friends to help. Donations poured in, including Milwaukee Brewers Kristen Yelich, Packers Donald Driver. Yeah, she had big wigs donate money to that bullshit.
Donate to some niggery shit.
Can you imagine how they sitting up talking shit about our nigger asses? You can't never trust them goddamn niggers. All they do is lie.
Now guess what? Somebody that really like something like a real tragedy happened. They ain't gonna
fuck with us now.
See that?
Which we ain't tripping, but I'm just saying for edification's purposes, niggers are niggery.
Right, and that was the niggeriest, grisliest, niggerdom, dumbass nigga shit.
So what's going to happen to the 40 G's?
Now see, that's the question we talked about yesterday. Somebody got an answer to that.
Right. And Christian Yelich threw his some bread. Oh man, Donald Driver. I know they like motherfucker.
Think about it. Niggas attach their name to some nigga shit, bro.
Nigga shit. They salty about that.
So again, he in Leviticus 18:21, you still got that ish?
Yeah.
The first beginning of it again, I'm gonna have your dad break that down, man.
And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech.
Yep. You don't supposed to teach your kids wickedness, man.
He passed this kid through the fire.
Yep.
And then if we really want to keep it gangster, the mother got on the news and tried to act like she ain't passed her kid through the fire.
Oh, my daughter would have never did that. She could have. Dog, listen. When black people say I hate when they, like I said.
She could have got the 200, couple $100.
Because you know that's a goddamn lie. If she'd have asked her auntie for a dime, her auntie would not have given it to her. And she wouldn't have definitely gave her no pair of Jordans if she went and asked for them.
And what about this?
How many times you asked your mama for some new shoes and she looked at you like, I ain't got no money for that? So every nigga claim that they got money to give when some shit like this happened. Yeah. They could have came to me.
And guess what?
You know damn well they came to you first.
And here's the thing.
They didn't come to you because they knew they couldn't come to you.
Now look, you took the words out of my mouth. When we were 16, we knew motherfucking well not even waste our time
asking my mama no goofy ass shit like that. And you got 200 for me.
Hey, matter of fact,
so I can run to the mall and get scraped in the motherfucker. Hey, she gonna look at you like, what?
Knowing his mama is, she probably would have took a pot and threw it at
and hit me in my motherfucking head. Hey, if you don't get your stupid ass out of here. Then as soon as I go rob the store, you jump on the news. He could have came to me and got that money.
Now look.
Now if I told my mama, hey moms, if you don't give me the 200, I'm gonna go rob some shit for her.
Right.
She wouldn't even gave it to me then.
Even then,
she would have came with some clown. She probably would have slapped me or said
something.
Yeah.
Your mom's probably would have got on the news or would have went to the jail and got raped. Like, you know how the visiting thing, you pick up the phone. Guess what she probably would have said, knowing your mom?
Yeah. You on your own.
Even if you would have asked me, I still wouldn't have gave you to your punk ass.
Right, to your punk ass. Parent, why do black parents lie like that on the news? Dog, every time a nigga get caught doing something, they always say that, knowing it's a goddamn lie.
It's a lie, bro. It's a lie, bro.
What black kid in the ghetto can go to any parent and say, hey, what them new J-Bones out, throw me that 250?
Hey, keep talking. I forgot to punch out, man.
It's just like, let me see if I can find some more.
And
Now, the guy, Omar, he owned Carnivore and the 3rd Street Market, the one that just opened yesterday.
Sure do.
So these big wigs.
I met him before too, Omar.
Yeah.
I tried to put some dispensers in one of his restaurant offices. There we go. So listen, y'all. This is what we're trying to drive home to y'all. The Lord does not give a fuck who did what to you know who. The Lord is basically saying, look, the same way I just fucked old girl over, I could fuck you over too.
And dude, we old, bro. We old, and he ain't came at us like that yet.
Bro, listen, Lord, we don't want none.
I don't want none of that. But, 2 to the chest.
Yeah, we don't want none, bro. But guess what? We understand. We real though. We understand that the bill, we getting the bill, man.
Oh, we getting the bill.
We gonna get the bill,
For real.
So even though we've been,
it's still coming.
The Lord, like, hey, you can do that shit.
Oh, you want to? It's still coming.
All you want. And guess what? The Lord got such a sense of humor. When we get at our highest, happiest moment, where we feel just a little safe, and right then he'll cut your clock off.
Cut your clock
right.
off.
That's that fear that you can't get around.
Can't get around.
It's like, I think about it, bro. You have a 16-year-old. Well, let's use real life. Your daughter works in the same profession.
Yep, in a drive-thru.
And as much as you live by this and fear the Lord can make a phone call and say, hey, I need you to go right up to this drive-thru at this particular time.
And do that.
And here's your target.
Yep.
As soon as you do, I can't wait to holler at her dad and let her know, do you see how I fucking gets down?
And that alone.
Huh?
Right? And that's where our empathy came from last week. We was like, wow. 'Cause I was like, man, my daughter work a drive-thru.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dog, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to kill that nigga. Come to find out, the daughter wasn't right.
And guess what else?
She still was a kid.
You was hard on Derek Ellis. Ellis, you was hard on him.
Oh, that nigga an apology.
Dog, Derek Ellis, the Lord was like, you do what you called to do, nigga.
Yep.
Think about that. The Lord could have set it up where Derek Ellis just hit the wall.
Yep.
Nah.
He hit her twice in the chest.
Bro,
They said she was rolling around on the floor like, I'm hit. Screaming.
Yeah.
And she probably was thinking to herself like, damn, how I get myself into it. Well, here's the thing. This is how this should be viewed by men our age. You better tread light, and this is a warning for fear.
Yeah.
This is a vocation of fear.
Yeah.
He's trying to invoke fear.
All day.
In the unknown.
Yeah. I'm finna get something like keep going.
So what he's doing is when he does stuff like this, everybody's supposed to stop being dirty.
All day. Yeah. Because you gotta understand something, bro.
Excuse me.
Now look, that Genesis, is it that Genesis? 2 Kings 17:25. Let's take a stab at that, y'all. 2 Kings 17:25. That's kind of a beautiful scripture, man. Yeah.
2 Kings chapter 17 verse 25, and it reads, and so it was at the beginning of their dwelling there that they feared not the Lord. Therefore Yahweh sent lions among them, which slew some of them. So just because you ain't scared of me, I got something for you. You ain't got to be scared. Get chewed up then.
See that? Say it again.
You ain't got to be scared. Get your ass chewed up then.
So at the end of the day, you can't get around the lack of fearing the Lord. If you do, think about that. If any of you niggas out here, and we ain't talking about lack of fearing the Lord with your mouth. We talking about lack of fearing the Lord with your actions. You out here as though there is no God. Matter of fact, a fool said in his heart, there is no God.
Yep.
That's Psalms 14:1, I believe. Let me tell y'all something, dude. What happened with that Burger King situation? The nigga, let's just start with the nigga, the father. Okay? This nigga, we already know he with the shit. So you mean to tell me his 16-year-old daughter didn't know about being on that?
Yep.
So I'm tired of these parents getting on the news trying to hide behind the fact that your ass they got exposed for being niggery.
Yep.
It's like, damn, dog.
These motherfuckers dumb. They would have got caught anyway. Like, bro, you went through the drive-through twice.
And his cameras all over the motherfucker. I mean, think about it, bro. Hey, what's that scripture you just named? You just brought it out last week. The lifting up the skirts, man.
Oh.
You got to bring that back out, because, boy, the Lord not only lift up skirts, dog, but he did some murdering and lifting up skirts at the same time, man.
Nahum chapter 3 verse 5.
That's exactly it.
Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
Let me tell you something, man. What's done in the dark will always come to the light. We all have done things that we, like I said, we tread and that the Lord play a blind eye. Mm-hmm. But we know the Lord too trill for that.
Ain't no blind eye.
Nah.
10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Man,
I don't think that don't sound like blind to me.
Hey, the Lord know everything we done from the time we came out the womb to now. And you know what's crazy? It's shit that we've done, right? That we had a nerve to say, like, you know what, that wasn't really that bad. The Lord says who?
Says who?
Dog, look, you ain't had to do shit. Whatever your parents done,
it can trickle down
to your parents.
Yep.
You getting fucked up for what they did.
Yep, we do. You better be glad we not justified in the law.
Let me tell you something.
You better be glad he giving out mercy tickets.
Dog, mercy ticket and grace tickets. Now check it out. Let's analyze that. Is he really giving out mercy? Or he just taking his time?
He taking his time. Freddy Krueger's coming for you. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Oh, he coming.
It's like
it don't matter if you lock your door, and it don't matter if your ass don't go to sleep. You can stay up long as you want. You're gonna die woke.
Now look, it's beautiful you say that, because the same way you lock your doors and all of that, you know how you get in your house, you lock your doors, and you get under the bed.
Yeah.
The Lord already under the bed waiting on you to get up under the
bed. Yep, he the boogeyman under the bed and over the bed.
It's like, dog, it goes back to that Amos 5:19.
Yep.
You could run, but you can't hide.
You can run, but you can't hide.
So what are we saying, y'all? Right now, in the days that we live in, and you know, this is what we're going to always speak on, man. We're in the days of revelation. And the only thing that me and my brother is waiting to happen at this point is for the Lord to continue his killing spree.
Now, check this out. I'm not going to say their name because I love this family. I love the family.
Con.
It's a family of folly, but nevertheless, they loved ones of mine.
Con.
You know, I don't want to just put them out there, but there's this OG from my neighborhood, right? He did a lot of dirt and shit. And then the Lord came one day and clipped one of his kids.
Yeah.
His daughter.
Yeah.
And I just saw how his whole countenance changed. But his acknowledgement of understanding why, he's totally aware of why that happened.
God, that's beautiful.
He know that his dirt is what caused, right, he know.
He know, yeah. Yeah. And you know what's beautiful about that? Even though
he's not a biblical man.
Facts.
But he could put 2 and 2 together and say, damn, my dirt caused my daughter's death. Even though it's a heart attack, he don't see it that way. He see it as connected to his dirt.
Like you said, you don't get to choose what?
When how and when your chickens come home to roost.
And it's this thing you always said all the time. It's cliche as you want to say it, but it's true. Reap
what you sow.
So if you out here reaping evil or sowing iniquity, that shit has a boomerang effect on it, dog. The boomerang is coming back.
Oh, it's flinging back.
So like he was able to process what he did in his life, and once he was able to process it, it made perfect sense to him that, well, you know what? I was gonna have to answer to this shit, and I guess this is part of the answering to that fuck shit. But we don't understand. We the same way. We have to answer to everything we've done where the Lord was like, I'm gonna get you for that. I'm gonna get you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, like you said, he ain't gotta necessarily get you. He can get those closest to you.
Yes, and
that's
really
want you to
but guess
feel
what
it.
though? What if he understands? Because he understands Jake's mind more than like when you contemplating on fear for your family. You always try to weasel your way out of that fear by saying, well, if he take me, because you don't give a fuck about yourself.
Right. But the Lord too smart.
He too smart. He know that. He gonna Guantanamo Bay your ass. Nigga, I know you can take death, especially when it comes to them.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna play it like that. We gonna play dirty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get real dirty. Like, everybody know in your family know you and Squee like this.
Yep.
So guess what? When the Lord get ready to get on your ass, who you think he gonna lean on?
Man, listen.
He gonna lean on your
he got a
emotional
few
system.
people he can get on my ass with.
Jan,
My son, my daughter, my
Nick,
brother.
Nick. So the Lord like, nigga, he got a smorgasbord
Right.
to pick from.
So he like, you? Why would I shoot you? Why when I can put you in the crowd and make you watch? Like, get me. This is me. This nigga trying to do it for his daughter. He trying to take the whole case.
Yeah, and guess what? He was supposed to.
Right. It's like, nigga, you don't want none of that, dog. Listen, I'm going to say this name. Listen. If you would have saw Titus after he lost his son, this how his face looked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he ain't had nobody to lean on. He ain't believe in the Lord. So he was fucked up.
He was on the edge
Listen,
of the cliff, man. With
listen, I don't think you understand how much he was in love with that boy.
Yep.
I don't think you get it.
He was his twin.
He was in love with that nigga. I'm trying to tell you. So when the Lord took dude, I'm telling you, that nigga was like, I'm hard. That what you told these niggas.
Right. Yeah.
How do this feel? See, because it's easy to act hard when you with it.
Right.
You want with this.
Right. And don't forget to add this part. He was in jail 13 years. And
son got killed the day he got out.
The day he got out of jail. Now tell me, dog.
You already know why the Lord did it. Because he gave you 13 years to act different, and you walked out that prison the same wicked nigga you walked in worse.
So the Lord was like,
okay,
today,
tonight, go have fun.
Yeah, tonight.
Go have fun with him. This is the last time you going to see him. Get a good look at him.
Yeah. Dog, the Lord is, this what the Lord did. He was like, you know what?
Tyler had the height Titus didn't have. He didn't hate on his son.
Yeah.
He liked that.
Yeah.
His son was tall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tyler was like 6 feet tall. Tyler was a little bit taller than me, if not the same height.
Yeah.
So Titus wasn't the type of father that's like, damn, my son. No, he was like, look at this nigga.
Yeah.
This is the biggest version of me. He was with that shit.
Yeah. He was with it.
What did Amp do at the funeral? He said the night Tyler died, he came to the funeral. He came to Amp house, and he said Titus kept pointing at Tyler, saying, "Look at my son. Look at my son." He's like, "Look at my son, man. Look at my son. That's my son, nigga." He said that's what he was doing with tears in his eyes, talking to Amp in the front yard. "Look at my son, Amp. Look at my son." And Amp said he told Tyler, "Hey, man, you need to slow down out here." He was dead that night.
See that? See that?
That night. Then when you saw Titus after that, 'cause remember the streets said he could do that.
Right.
He's been shot multiple times.
Right. Walked away from.
Well, he don't care. He'll get shot again. He don't care. He wasn't scared of that. He really wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Because if you see a nigga take some bullets, then he keep doing the same thing, take some bullets, do something, you're like, damn, this nigga for real. Go to jail, don't snitch. I mean, that was his element.
Right.
He could function in the most violent environment, like with no sweat.
Yeah, with grace.
The Lord knew
Style
that.
and grace.
But then he knew where his heart was at. He said, oh, nigga, I done shot you 2-3 times. Your ass can go over here. But see, he ain't gonna survive his shooting. And you got to live with it. Because remember, he took his daddy and then he took Marcus.
Yeah.
Once you took Marcus, he loved Marcus too.
That was his right hand.
So when Marcus died, it weakened him.
Yeah.
So he took the Tyler's death, then he took Marcus' death right after Tyler's death. He was done.
Yeah, he was
Because Marcus was really like his son too, if
Right.
anybody know. So he had Marcus to fall back on.
Yeah.
Because Marcus was like his son, but not his son, his friend, but so much younger.
Yeah.
He molded Marcus sort of like a son.
Yeah.
So the Lord killed Marcus in McDonald's bathroom. Made him just drop dead.
Fact.
His food sitting on the table. Niggas like, man, dog, where this nigga go? He on the phone. Where? They done ate. Man, go get. He in the bathroom dead. Ain't nobody shoot him. Yeah. Just go take a piss and
Yep.
fall out in there and you dead.
Now we gotta tell it to him, right? Marcus went in the bathroom, and the Lord zapped his ass.
Zapped him.
Zapped his ass.
So they say he cried like a baby after that, and then I seen him. That nigga was like this, dog. That nigga, man, he was fucked up.
And guess
You know
what?
how you could feel it?
Yeah.
It was like, damn.
And you know the sad part about it? I still didn't turn to the Lord.
Still didn't turn
Still
to the
didn't.
Lord.
He doubled down on fuck everybody moving.
Yep.
When the Lord like, hey, you still don't see me, my nigga?
Yep.
My nigga, I'm out here. You don't see me?
And died in such a
Bullshit.
right, like you in the worst neighborhood,
Bro.
in the worst alley, the worst
This time of the
dirtiest
year,
alley,
it's
the
cold
worst.
as a motherfucker.
He just goodness gracious.
Let me tell you
dog.
something.
And you supposed to have been a boss.
It's a depressing ass story.
Yep.
Let me tell you something, bro. The Lord was sitting in this lawn chair. Like this.
He was doing that when we was 16.
Dog.
And he had the remote in his hand, like, wait till y'all see how this shit ends. I'm telling you, I got the DVR, but y'all don't know DVR out yet. DVR gonna be out by the time y'all see this shit. I got the DVR now.
Yeah. That's
So
how,
when we was 16,
yeah.
that's the Lord had the remote, like, wait till y'all see it. Oh, you like that Cadillac? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's cool. But
The
y'all don't know
minivan?
it. Yeah, y'all like that? Oh man, wait till you see how this shit play out. The end of this movie is going to be ooh-wee.
That was one of the greatest movies the Lord ever
Man,
put
listen,
together.
it was Final Destination.
At six, we was, bro, did you hear your dad just say ish? Listen, the Lord was telling us 20 years in advance, oh, just sit back. I got a nice DVD gift wrapped.
Yeah, he came out with a DVD. He came out with a DVD like, huh? And the crazy thing about it is, all them wicked niggas in the hood,
Your son,
they
the
knew.
bootleg.
Yeah, it was bootleg. It was bootleg version. Like, here you go. Listen. What if I told you them wicked niggas knew what time it was? They was like, man, God real.
See, that's
They
beautiful.
knew. That's what Roland. Well, Roland, he
Yeah.
a good nigga, but
That's beautiful.
niggas wasn't stupid.
They felt that.
They was like, niggas who believed in God, they was like, they knew. They was like, they knew what time it was. They like, oh shit. Kalo.
Right, he felt it too.
No, Kalo was Titus' right hand man.
Already.
And then Kalo went to Christianity and Titus shitted on it. And Kalo was like, man.
Yeah.
He just shitted on it.
Right. But see, guess what though? Like you said, Titus didn't even know the DVD was already done.
The DVD was already done. They was pressing them up. Pressing up the copies.
Think about it. I hope y'all pay attention to this, bro. Before we go into
They
the
put a
last
veil
video.
on him at the future of the song, dog.
Think about this,
It was bad. He was like, man, that nigga Dog, like, you know how you can see through a veil?
Yeah.
They tried to cover him up, dog. He was the color of that damn TV. They didn't put him in the ground for three weeks.
25.
Yeah,
They didn't put him in the ground for 3 weeks.
Oh, to do it on
He
26.
looked like a raisin.
Tell him again.
Because he wanted to do that wicked ass
on the
shit and be
26th.
buried on the
Now think about this before we close this video out. We give all praises to Yahweh, man. Why? Because when you do what you do, we have no problem, man. Matter of fact, when you do your killing spree, hey man, to us it's such entertainment. Because we could be on the other side of that. And we know you got our DVD already
Right.
ready.
We want the Lord to have enough mercy on us to give us noble deaths.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to give you a perfect example. My uncle, he lived a life of a shitbag.
You talking about Hilton,
Yeah,
man.
but the Lord gave him a noble death.
Yes, he did.
He gave him a noble death, dog.
In his sleep, right? He ain't feel the shit.
Put it like this. He got a noble death. My grandfather got a noble death.
Yeah.
Who you know want to be murdered in the face?
Right. Just murder, period.
Even though that can still technically be a noble death, it's like the Lord know the desire of your heart. The Lord know that every man know he don't want to die, but if you have to die, you want to be. This how niggas. You at home, you know, the hospice nurse over there, you know.
Yeah.
Your son just flew in from Cali, you know.
Yeah.
And then he, Dad, you still, yes, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how nigga want to go.
Yeah.
Dog, that's how my granddaddy went.
Wow.
Dog, I don't think we understand how important that
Yeah.
is. As we get older, we
Yeah.
see that as being. That's why Esau play it like that, because
Right.
Esau want it like that.
Right,
You know?
but
You at home.
Yeah.
Look, your kids just made it. They flew in. They just made it.
Right.
You, Dad, you.
Yeah.
We love you, Dad.
Right.
That's how everybody want to die. The Lord like,
Nah, dog. The Lord be like,
I'm gonna shave your back off and leave your ass out.
say it again.
I'm gonna shave your back off and leave your ass. Ain't that what he did to that nigga on 60th Street who was helping his brother push that car?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna shave your back off and leave your ass out. They
Yeah.
said dude legs was over here and his body was across
Dog,
the
his
street.
shits was in half, bro. His shits was in half.
That was recently.
Yeah, his shits was in half, bro.
So, hey, bro, listen, dead is dead, but
Yeah.
but
Man,
yeah.
fuck that.
Now think about that. Before we go to the last video, I hope y'all understand, man. Listen to what you just said. The Lord took dude. He was helping somebody whose car was
broke down. He
Right.
pushing it.
so ish. Think
Somebody
about
who was
this.
shot.
Yeah.
Lost control of the
Yep.
car from being shot themselves
Yep.
and hit him and split him in half.
And think about
And
it.
he got beat up.
Yeah.
Then got whooped.
Right. And think about
What
The
did
Lord-
you do? The
listen,
Lord
The
did not
Lord
like
got
you.
busy that
it.
day.
Listen,
He
dog.
did not like
the Lord,
doing
the Lord, listen, the Lord
Shit.
cut-
Shot,
he
then
split-
whooped. Who
he-
get whooped after they got shot?
Car accident.
Yeah.
That's
So
everything.
Then what?
That's everything a nigga scared of.
Then
A car accident, whooped and shot.
Now look, think about
But
that.
you got whooped after you got shot.
Think about it.
Who get whooped after they get shot? You shoot a nigga because you don't whoop him.
See, that's how you know. Look, that's how you know. That's how you know. That's how the Lord. See that. That's how you know the Lord's signature was on that.
The Lord
A human couldn't do that.
Right. It's like
Only the Lord can
you
do
get
that.
you get shot, then get whooped.
Dog, if anybody want to know to see the signature murder of the Lord,
Yeah.
that was it right there.
What about when the chick ran over?
Same thing.
That was that nigga off of 53206. The light skinned nigga who did the documentary 53206 that the girl ran over right
That
on
was- that was
16.
him.
Stabbed
That
him
was
in the
him.
legs.
Yeah, that was him. He was a dope fiend.
Oh man.
Bro, listen, dog.
She stabbed him in the leg so he couldn't leave.
And then ran
Then
him over
ran
with his
him
own
over.
car. With his
Yeah.
own car.
God
Not tell me, dog, the Lord ain't getting down, bro.
60th danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lord do a lot of judgment right there.
Dog, let me tell you.
And look, I live right there, and I be like, ha, ha, ha.
And look, everybody you love go through that.
Go through there every day.
You can't avoid it.
Can't avoid it. And I think about that shit all the time. The Lord be like, you woke him? Why you even make me? He'll fuck you up like that.
Yeah.
That nigga, I'm not Salakia. I did not mean to say that. That was an accident. Please, Lord, forgive me. The Lord will have your ass sitting in the corner like, why you make me? I'm sorry for asking.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because it's coming.
How we look is
30.
you can stop it and we gonna
I don't
keep the
care
same
how many
vibration.